Hey guys, I'm back again. I'm probably going to do a video and then go to bed. And right now I'm still currently holding on to the pink tourmaline because it's supposed to be healing and I need all the healing I can get currently. And I appreciate the ones that came earlier. I believe the one that I probably had the most engagement with was the hour and 20-minute one. So if you're interested in seeing how I read, I would go to that video and seeing how I read. And then I can kind of go off that. So if you want a reading, just leave your name and your question in the comments and I'll get to it. Or if you want a private reading, then you can go to ravenofhope.com or you can email me and I have all that set up. And I will type it in here as well. Again, excuse me. And my email for inquiries and collaborations. And then my Cash App for donations. So my mom's watching some things on TV and I thought I heard an owl. So there's that. But it is been raining today and storming and it's been very, really hard on my body. And I am currently dealing with some chronic pain and some difficult symptoms, but it's a flare-up. I know what it is. I haven't had one of these in a long time. But I just figured I'd come on here and see who comes up on the live, but this has been bothering me. I need to pull one of these. And this is the Reiki Divine Healing cards. So I'm kind of wanting to see what we need to heal as a collective. And I call in my guides and everyone else's guides of love, light, and accuracy. And this is interesting. It's already came out. Etheric Body Reiki. So I seen this clairvoyantly earlier talking about boundaries and will and strength and really pushing out your desires to manifest them. And then we have Seiheki, which is the mental and emotional healing symbol for Reiki. So a lot of us need that mental and emotional healing right now. I know I do. It's to the point where it's lonely, feeling these really dense, stagnant energies. And then you have inner peace, and that's what they want us to work on, is the inner peace to help us balance this mental and emotional state, and to really help us be able to manifest in our aura, to draw in and kind of filter out what is not good for us. So that makes sense why they wanted me to use that specific deck, I would say. Another deck's been on my mind too. Hold on a second. This one. And it is the Ostara Tarot. And I feel like this is just calling. It's interesting. 3 decks have called me in one day. And usually I'm lucky to get one. Usually I just pick one, right? So it's interesting that this deck wants to have a message come forward. I love... Now this would be a cool tattoo. I know where I'd get it too if I was going to get it. So interesting. So we already had a couple cards actually come forward and flip over. We have the 2 of Swords. So a lot of us are scared to make a decision, scared to maybe connect with a part of ourselves or a part of another person, because we're afraid we're going to be attacked in some way. And this might also mean that we're fighting against ourselves because we are debating what is the best for us. Here comes more cards out. We have the King. And it kind of reminds me of the Holly King in reverse. So we're getting a lot of masculine energy, but there is feminine in here too. And we have the Emperor upright. We have the Queen upright. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of us that is trying to balance too much. We might even be trying to assume someone else's response before we even attempt to communicate or attempt to heal ourselves. We might think that it's going to be a certain outcome. And the 4 of Cups upright. 5 of Cups, I'm sorry, upright. So yeah, some of us are really grieving. We have the Sun upright. And then we have Eight of Pentacles upright. So yeah, a lot of us are working on a lot of... We're going through a lot. We're trying to decipher a lot here. Some of it is dealing with others. Some of it is just us. And we're trying to decide which is the best to do first. And I feel like Spirit is telling us first. Our mental, emotional comes first. And then going back to this card, it's going to push out the rest of it. It's going to kind of help us decipher and guide our path. And so I feel like some of us need that healing. I don't know where I put... I will have to look for it. But if I can find my singing bowl, I will maybe do a group healing and post it. And you guys can go back and watch it. I don't know if I'm going to do it live. Probably not. Just because I don't feel like that's what Spirit wants at this time. Because I feel like I need to be more in an open-eyed trance before I do the healing, because right now I'm more grounded. I mean, I could still channel open-eyed, but when I'm in that deep healing focus state, I have to have a different environment, I guess you could say, because with the live, people can interrupt, and I'm gonna look, of course, because that's the whole purpose of being live, is to engage as quickly as possible. Where the pre-recorded, you just answer back if you get comments on the video later. So that's probably the best way I'm going to do that one. So, but again, I'm feeling a lot of crown chakra pain, a lot today. And I lit my candle again because it had to get blown out earlier, because the fan usually is on, and I figured that would even, Jesus Christ, wow. So yeah, Christ consciousness, I feel like a lot of us is trying to find more peace. Saint Germain. Yeah, a lot of us is trying to find a routine, a ritual, a way to self-soothe and heal and kind of maintain that peace of mind to help us cope with this extra energy we've been absorbing lately for whatever reason. Really like this deck, the Ostara Tarot. I'm gonna have to look, but I don't know. I don't know if they have the Wheel of the Year tarot, like every Sabbat and Esbat for the Wheel of the Year. I don't know if they have that, but this is for Ostara, the Wheel of the Year, the Pagan Wheel of the Year, or the Celtic, I think it is. Wicca as well, but interesting. Or I think it's Gaelic tradition, if I'm not mistaken. You guys will have to correct me on that if you have any. This is why my brother and sister in-law make fun of me. They're like, "Did you go to Hogwarts?" No, I'm kind of like someone with autism. I find interest in things, and I hyper fixate on that for however long I need to. So, so we have the King of Swords upright, the Lovers in reverse, Five of Swords upright, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So be careful. Be careful is what Spirit's saying when it comes to letting certain people persuade you. Don't let them do it. They have a motive, and it might not be the most purest. And that could be part of the energy that I've been feeling, as some of you might be dealing with some deceiving people. And don't let your intuition be downplayed because of empathy that you have for these people. Because they have a plan and it's not in your highest good, is what I'm hearing. So, yeah. I'm going to see what else is going to come forward. Let's see what's going to happen in August of 2025, okay, as a collective, okay? So, I feel like someone, like right here in the crown chakra. Whoa. Someone's not coming forward. They got a lot to say. So August of 2025, what we need to know moving forward. I might even pull a Reiki card too, just to see what energies we're going to be needing to heal to get the most out of August for us, for our highest good, and bringing blessings to ourselves and those that we love around us. The King in reverse again. It's interesting. Okay. We have the Page in reverse. The One of Wands upright. So, yeah, there's news coming in that is going to really make you think. And then we have the Ace of Swords. And it's in the left rib, the lower left rib. And then for some reason I was hearing the spinal cord, like a spinal tap. That's interesting. The Four of Swords. No, it's not the Four Swords. Wow. That's in reverse. 6. And then the Queen. There's a lot of some news is going to surprise you. But it's going to hit you in a way that startles you at first. And it's going to make you feel like it's not for the best, but it is. Because the last card that we got upright was the Queen. And I feel like she, as you can tell in this depiction, she's surrounded by everything she needs. She's got protection. She's got the rams. She's got her child. And they're both almost sleeping and very safe and secure. And there is a lot of swords in here. So again, we're going to have to really make sure we are full of mental clarity and not let our emotions assume too quickly. Let me see what we need to heal. Okay, that just came out. Mother Mary in reverse. So that's interesting. So this is telling me that we need to pay attention to who we are affecting in August. We don't want to make a hasty decision or assume in a way that could potentially cause disagreements. There's a lot of confusion for some people that's watching this for whatever reason. And I feel like the month of August is about closing the door on some things so that you can open the door to those that really count, so that you don't damage the positive relationships in your life, because you're going to have people that might try to steer you one way, and it might not be for your best benefit. And they might think they're doing it out of love, but they might be doing it out of their own agenda, because they see that, oh, it can benefit me, it could benefit them, so we're going to go with that. But in reality, they're not only deceiving you, but they're deceiving themselves by trying to convey and persuade you. And with the Mother Mary in reverse, I feel like that has to do with not allowing the ones you love watch you suffer, if you can help it. Because those particular people have been there for you, been there for you more than these other people have. So self-love, and then emotional body Reiki. So again, a lot of emotions going on right now, and they want you to have a clear mind, body, spirit to move forward in August and get the most out of it. Because if you're going to be distracted, it's gonna cost you a lot. So mindfulness, healing the emotional part of yourself and the mental part of yourself. So it's really kind of bleeding into the previous month of July, this current month. And it's almost like a path. Kuan Yin. So Kuan Yin, I have not really talked about my credentials much on this channel, because one, I haven't had the time, and two, quite frankly, I do forget the battle. I love Kuan Yin. Yeah, me too. And with Kuan Yin, she does have her own side of healing, and I am attuned to that. It is Kuan Yin, lavender flame, Reiki. And what that does is it helps with karmic retribution, or kind of clearing out karmic gunk, so to speak. It's very transformative, and it's very, very healing and relaxing. So aside from just the standard Yushu Reiki, there is Kuan Yin Reiki, lavender flame healing, that I do with her and with her spirit and her guidance to heal those that need that extra layer of healing. Because Kuan Yin is very far-reaching, I feel, as a healer. And a lot of people maybe forget about her kind of attributes, or her expertise, so to speak, in the spirit realm. And so Kuan Yin is very, very helpful when it comes to healing. So considering getting yourself that kind of healing, I do offer it for long distance. I do long distance healing, and the way I do long distance healing, I can do it like this live if you request that. I can do it pre-recorded, or I even do it where we set up a time that's convenient for both of us, and I send, it can be 20, 30, 45 minutes or an hour of healing. And then once I'm done with that, I will give you the notes. I type up notes and I pull some tarot cards before and after the healing to get more information. But as I'm healing, I will get a ton of downloads. I will see where you need healing, what I'm clearing out, what is coming in the future, maybe even some past memories that you might forget about. But I can retract them and retrieve them and review them for you through my channeling. I've had that happen before. It was someone in Malta, and this was obviously a long distance healing, and there was things that I retrieved from her memory and her spirit, and I typed the messages and the memories, and they were like, I forgot all about that. That was when I was like 3 or 5 years old. So yeah, it's pretty cool what Kuan Yin can do, what spirit can do, and I am just the middle person. I am just the container, so to speak, for a time being. I love doing healings. I haven't done one in a long time. I love doing readings as well. That's what I feel like I'm here for. You're in Maltese. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. How did you find me? I'm curious because a lot of people's been saying it just comes up on their live or on your dad's side. Oh, that's cool. Random. Okay, well, like I said, some people they said that they got recommended my channel because I was live and they watch tarot videos. And I do tarot, I do healings, I chit chat, whatever. So interesting. Thank you for letting me know that. But yeah, I didn't want to stay on here too terribly long because, like I said, I've probably done 2.5, maybe 3 hours of lives today on this channel and TikTok. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys liking and coming in and interacting with me. And like I said, I have put in the chat box all my information. If you want to donate for the channel, I'll probably put that back into the channel. I'm probably going to have to look into getting another computer eventually and a tripod and a ring light like I had before, but those all just kind of got the use out of them and no longer available. So that's something I'm going to be working towards. And I have plenty of cards, so I don't need any of that. I don't need any crystals. I don't need any cards. I just need more like microphones, things like that. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yep, 422. I seen that I had 421, and I believe you have to have 500 subscribers to get your videos monetized. So that's a goal of mine. So that I can reach more people and hopefully heal more people and read more people, and then also get some money in the process, or some sort of incentive. You know what I mean? It won't be much at all, but it's incentive. Exactly, compensation. Yeah, I'm not too far off, which is exciting. And 421. Yeah, that's awesome. That's your favorite number, your lucky number. So I appreciate you subbing and sticking with me and listening to me ramble. And if you have any suggestions for the channel, like any videos you want to see me do, that's fine. Like I said, if you watch my other previous lives today or the last couple days, you will kind of, and if you stay long enough to listen, I got a lot of my videos deleted. Someone hacked and deleted them. And so I lost a lot of the content that had me gain subscribers. It was mainly just clean with me, chit chat, and cook with me. But I will probably put more content up like that later. But I want to kind of do both. But the tarot is just really speaking to me and the Reiki right now. Probably because I need it too. Thanks. So, yeah, I will go ahead and get off here. And thank you guys so much for putting up with me, sticking around, subscribing. Thanks. I wish you the best of the best too. And I hope to connect with you again soon. And once again, you can always reach out through my website, through my email when I'm not live. And if you have a question or a suggestion for the channel and what you'd like to see on the channel, I'd appreciate that. Hope you guys have a good night.